Okay, Joel, here is, I'm going to go over your setup now for Musicborn. So, we're going to list all your slots up. As you can see, you probably know this already, but you know what we're doing is building up all Yellow Pages directories, so fans get all the info of what they need to do in anything, all the information you need to find, whether it's a promoter, a band, blogs, festivals. We're listing everything. So, you know, obviously you're in the promoter directory. So the bands that come into this list here is what they do when they log in. They come in, they start scrolling down this list, discovering where they want to play. This is where your gigs are going to become. This list also goes out via email every day at 4:30. You've probably been getting this list as well. So EarMusic gigs will start to pop up. Old Cretan Head's going to be pretty popular, I think. So you know you're going to get quite a lot of requests from there. Yeah, so obviously artists, this is where you as a promoter, this will be quite good for you. The aim of this, what we're trying to do with the artists, is why we say that you should post up all the gigs you've got, because all the gigs you've got go onto these artist profiles as you post the gigs, as they're registered. A lot of these have got Facebook apps as well, which means whenever you post a gig for them, EarMusic is going to show up on their Facebook profile. So, you know, it's worth posting your gigs up, where it's essential really to keep the whole system running. Industry, that's what we've got off of the home page. So this is all your things, which is all the promoters, venues, booking agents, blogs, all that stuff can be found in here. Venues, 6,000 venues we've got listed on our list here. And what we're doing is we're tying all the promoters onto every venue. So if a band posts a gig, and it's at one of your venues, you're going to pop up straight away on the screen. It's going to ask you if you're the promoter, and if it does, that's going to trigger off and send you an email. Again, once that's what the networking does. Festivals, you know, this is quite a biggie for the bands. They're really logging in and looking at this now. The traffic's picking up big time. So obviously they all want festivals, and this is where they can find every festival in the UK. Not applied to play, but it's given, you know, it's given them a little book basically for free. So let's go over the other stuff. Account. So this is you, Joe Asham, as a person. You know, this will show that you work for EarMusic. If you decide to show your record label, you can create that as well. Build the profiles up of all the bands that are in your record label and attach them to the record label. You can also post all their gigs then. Yeah, and you can post up their music and all that, and it will all show up on your record label. This is you as EarMusic. So this is what we've got here. If you click on this, you can edit all your stuff. Work your way down all the things here. Fill out the whole profile. Got your nice little bar here. It tells you, you know, as you fill everything up, this bar will come to the end and tell you that you've completed everything. Obviously, the more you fill out, the more pretty you're going to look above all the other guys. So, with the venues, I think that this is pretty much all the ones you've got. I'm not sure if you do the North London tab anymore, but if you know, just remove that if you do. If you're doing open mic still, you know, you can go in there and post all those up. Let's go over to my dashboard. So dashboard, just like Facebook, you're going to receive all your messages in here. At the moment it shows you a mix of requests and messages. So if you just want to see your messages, just click that there. You know, you can see you've already got 2 in here already. If you go to requests, you've got nothing at present because obviously you've not posted up any gigs. So what we'll do, we'll go to your My Gigs section. This has still got all your Abbey, all the ones from your open mic. This is currently being listed in the gig listings. It won't show up in My Gigs because we don't show open mics, you know, so in your own gigs you just do that on that will just come up. So let's go ahead and post up your gigs now. So let's go to, all you do basically to start you off is go to post gig. It's automatically going to choose what venue you want. I'm going to see what you've got on your list here. Let's start from the top. What I'm going to do, I'm only going to post a couple in because otherwise this video is going to be monstrous. And then what we'll do, I'll add in all the rest, and then when you log in, everything's going to be done. Alright? And I'll give you a little video. So let's find the first one we've got here. So this is the one you said where you need some people to apply for. This is March the 9th. This one's at the Silver Bullet, yeah? So Silver Bullet, it's a gig. We don't have to, it's already select the venue, so you won't have to worry about that. That's you as the promoter. March the 9th. Not May, that's terrible, that's too far. March the 9th. Start time, let's say doors open at 7. Right, when we do, we click next. What this will go through to the gig edit page. You can always get back to these by going to the My Gigs button, which is over here, and on each gig you just click edit details. This will always bring you back to this page. So your door price is £5. Stick that in all the way. If you upload a poster, the poster will override every single picture on all the gig listings on all the Facebook apps. So if you've got a poster, I suggest you stick this in. Otherwise, what it will do is grab the first person picture which is registered on the Musicborn site. Otherwise, it will stick one of our logos in just with as a standard. Put your event title in, so we can call this EarMusic Live. Silver Bullet. If you've got a Facebook event, you can put all this stuff in here if you want. Terms, conditions. Now this is what the band's going to get when they hit the request button. If they want to play this gig, this is what they're going to see, what comes up on the screen. So I'm just going to insert your terms, conditions here. So we're going to copy that there. So they know what they need to do to play your gig. Now when you start a gig, also this will automatically make 5 slots. Let's just save those changes. This will automatically give you 5 slots. Yeah. So as you can see now that this says it is blue, yeah, this means that people can apply for the slots now. If you don't want them to see the slots and you just want to use this as an events management system, just click the button here. That hides the slot. Nobody knows it exists. So you can build your whole diary up and release the slots as and when you need to. So what we need to do is add the bands in. On this night, I see so far you've got 4 in, so altogether you have 5 people on the night. So what you need to do, just click Add Performer here. That's going to stick an extra one in for you. If you want to remove it, just hit Cancel and then delete it off. It's the same way around, yeah? So as I said before, when I asked you to give me all the bands, as we add bands in that are registers, what it will do will trigger off all the emails to everyone. Also, by you posting a gig now for the bands, it will also show up on their Facebook apps if they've got them installed, on the venue's Facebook apps if they've got them installed, and it's going to go on all the bands as well. Also, it will trigger off the emails to let the bands know that you've booked them, which is good old networking, as we always say. Right, so you've got Soul Ashby. Let's put this one in first. I don't know what order you put them in. Generally, I don't put the times in until I've got the whole lineup done, just in case you're going to move it all around. Now, as you search the database, then you see that it wasn't in the listings. That means that band's not registered. So just click this button here. The performance is not registered on Musicborn. Click that, and what that will do, that will put that one in anyway. So also, let's go and put the next ones in. So Robinson. Okay, search that. Okay, right, Robinson's on the site. So all you need to do is click this picture. Now, if you see now you've got a light green one here, that means unconfirmed. I mean, it doesn't mean they're not going to play, but what it means is that means that they're registered on the website and they're going to log in. They're going to accept your request to say that you're playing. Some bands are lazy, they still don't log in and do it anyway, but most of them do. Memi Love, let's check if they're on the site. Search for them. Memi Love, she's on there as well. Next one, Texas Radio. Texas Radio, they're on there as well, so that's not bad. 3 out of the 4 are already registered on the site. So by now we're going to submit this, and it's going to send off a load of emails. What they're going to do is going to cause them to log in as well and know you're active, and it will encourage them to book more gigs and list up more gigs. So it's yeah. So what we'll do, hit save. Now if we go back to your My Gigs, let's go up to the top, hit My Gigs. You'll see now, if we scroll down, there you go, there's your Silver Bullet gig. Now if we click on this is what people see when they click your gig listing. This is also what will appear when people click the Facebook apps. So if you go across, let's have a look now at a couple of different ones. Let's see Silver Bullet. Your gigs are now mixed in with Joe Atari's. Go back again. Memi Loves, it will say now EarMusic is on her page as well. So the same as if she had the Facebook app installed, that would go onto her Facebook and it will say EarMusic is a promoter. So, anyone that sees the listings and thinks who's organising that gig, everybody knows. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go over through your whole entire gig listing, and I'm going to get all your gigs up, so you can come in. What you essentially need to do, I think, is makes it easy for yourself. Every date that you get, just easily come in and put your whole diary up, and then as bands can see what you've got, if anyone asks have you got a slot, you can just point them to all the slots that you've got. And the easy way you can do that is by going to your profile of EarMusic. Go to EarMusic, and on your page here you can see it's got apply for gigs. So once you do that, if you make yourself a little short URL of this here, then that will directly lead everyone all the time to just this page where everyone can see what they can apply for. You know, you can see it on your website, whatever you like. Also, I saw on your website where you've got MySpace link 1, 2 and 3. You know, all you've got to do really is just give them this link, you know, and then they can see exactly who's booked, see stage times. If they click through to these, it's going to give them all their social media links as well. So a little bit about the app and what that does. I mean, to install the app, all you've got to do is go to My Gigs. You'll find the app here. What this will do then is sync every listing you've got through to your Facebook. Let's show you what that looks like. So this is my TV's page. Yeah, so this is all the gigs they're posting up, and as you can see, it lets you know who the organisers are. So this one here, look, that's Proud In-House Promotions. This is a Musicborn gig. Geek Out. Do you know what I mean? So everyone knows who's doing what. And if you click this, let's click this one here, for instance. This will then take you through to, again, to another one of these pages that are building up, telling everyone what's on what time. So for you, let's see what your EarMusic page looks like. It's all one word, isn't it? EarMusic. You have to have a like. You have to have. You need a like page. It won't work on a group. So if you haven't got a group, then that's going to be no good. Maybe you haven't got one. Anyway, let me know if you've got one, and if you have, then we can sync that up. So yeah, that's about it really. I mean, the only essential thing is, it's just essential you get your diary up really, and just keep it up to date, because the worst thing is what some promoters are doing is they're just listing everything up and they're using it to get the slots, but they're not actually giving anything back and keeping the network running by triggering off the emails. So I mean, it's back in the old days of you know, a bit when MySpace was good. It's just knowing by going somewhere you can see exactly what's on, which is something's a bit lost now, like on Facebook. You know, if you want to find a band, unless you know the name, you're not going to find them. You know, so there's no definitive list of where they all are. So that's why we've got the list of promoters, lists of bands. Yeah, and so just support the network to keep it running efficiently, and we'll help you out as much as we can with trying to get you gigs filled up and stuff. We'll advertise you to no end. So thanks, Joel. Any questions, please do email me back. I'm going to close this video off now, and I'll get the rest of your stuff posted up, and then you can come in and have a quick look. Alright, see you later.